What's going on, man? It's Vash, and I'm about to do this Sakura Spirit. Is this shit loud? Hold on, let me just adjust something real quick. It just sounds loud a little bit. Alright, I'm about to do this Sakura Spirit. This shit just sounded kind of loud. Fuck. I'm about to do a Sakura Spirit. I done said this shit 3 times now, so you guys know that I don't plan these ships when I first start talking. I just start talking. So here we go. Please, Narumi-san, we're trying to help. I don't want to have to stop you. If you think you can save Mio, then okay, just know that if any funny business goes down, I will chop your head clean off. Jesus. Right. I hope the girls know what they're doing. Sakura, what are you doing here? You Fox. While the slime girl was being distracted by the fox spirits, I ran over to Neo's side, using all my strength to pull at the slime that covered her. However, all I seemed to man was a slight tear. Freeing the girl was clearly going to take a while. Have I read this shit before? They're here to help, so use your energy for something useful like getting rid of the damn slime. Machiko, have you come to play as well? Please tell your sister to stop her spell. It feels rather tingly and not cool. Maiko, keep up the good work. No Sakura. I have not come to play. You are a fool. A bubble-brained moron. Jesus. Why are you harassing the villagers? If you want a fool, you know you could have come to the mansion. Meaning, Machiko, you can't tell me what to do. Not to mention the food from the villagers tastier than the food in your place. Besides, I didn't want to play with them a bit. But then they started screaming at this and his monkey girl with her sharp stick trying to scare me away. I will not stand for these insults. Just you wait until I am free. One-sama, the spell's almost done. If I keep going on, it might. Just a little more, little one. Sakura, do not wish for this to end this way. You know what happened if Maiko's spell is allowed to continue. You might get stuck in your midget form for a long time, and I am certain you do not want that. Leave this village, please. Ugh. You're going to melt me? That's unfair. My sisters won't be happy to hear Machiko and Maiko sigh for the silly humans. When all I was doing was having some fun, I'll be back. And with those words, the slime girl melted into a pool of water. A pool of water? Dumbass. A pool of water. And soon disappeared from sight. Well, she disappeared, y'all. Once the slime girl had disappeared from the village, I succeeded in tearing off the slime that covered Mio. However, after the slime shattered into millions of tiny pieces, Mio was left without any form of cover and caused me to quickly cover my eyes. Don't you dare look at me! Scrambling to her feet, the girl rushed away, most likely in search of a change of clothes. Duh, nigga. With the slime girl gone, the villagers turned toward the fox spirits with confused gazes. The tension in the air was thick, no one knew what to expect. Finally, a familiar figure emerged from the crowd. The old man, right? There we go. It's a pleasure to finally meet you again, Takahiro-kun. Even if the circumstances could have been better. What are you saying, Elder? This man is clearly in cahoots with the spirits. But wait a second. These girls just wanted to help. One-sama, my head hurts. It's okay, dear. I'm here. Just hold on to me tightly. I'll protect you, and so will Taka-kun. It's a trap! Silence! How dare you act with such hostility towards those who just saved your lives? The crowd seemed rather startled by the firmness in the old man's voice, but soon obeyed. Some of them feeling rather ashamed all of a sudden. It is clear that you and your companions did not come here with ill intentions, Takahiro-kun. I must ask you to forgive these people for their nervousness and hostility. As you have... Sorry, it's just taking a lot of breath out of me. As you have most likely noticed, contact between the spirits and the humans have been rather problematic at best. I understand their concern, but will you at least hear me out? Very well. If that is what you desire, then it would be for the best. Fuck. Then it would be the best we can do for those who have helped save the village upon this day. However, let us wait for the chief to return. I believe it would be most important for her to hear what you have to say. I'll go find her, Oji-sama. Feeling grateful that the elder had granted me the chance to carry out my plan, we waited for Mio to return. Thankfully, the elder brought us somewhere private where Machiko could tend to Maiko without the villagers looking on in contempt. I kind of feel like I read that already. I don't think I have, because there's no way I fucking could have, because I saved the fucking game, so. How many times am I gonna have to say it? I am sorry. I froze, okay? I panicked. Your soul is stronger than mine, Naginata. What was I even gonna do about... You know what? I think I did read this shit. Holy shit. Holy shit, wait a minute. If I did, I'm so fucking mad. Wait. Oh, dude, did I not save the game? This is unacceptable. I will reprimand. What are those creatures doing here? Elder-san, but this is highly unorthodox. She's highly unorthodox. Shh. Michael-chan. These are our guests. Sukino don't know. You should treat them with the respect they deserve. I'll take a seat and listen to their tale. This is an order. I fucked that up, but whatever. I understand, Elder-sama. First and foremost, let me express my gratitude for us helping save the village. There's no way I could have done this already. I just realized the last thing I did was the slime bitch putting the slime on her, so there's no way I could have read the shit out like already. I don't know, I'm just confused. I need to stop drinking. Sorry. While Sukino Dono's brave attempt to stop the spirit allowed us to prevent further damage, I feared that her fate would have been much worse had the spirit had the spirit been allowed to continue its rampage. Therefore, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for saving Sukino Dono and the village, Takahiro-kun. And you as well, Fox Spirits. No problem. Suchan told us to do it. Besides, Sakura's a stupid, smelly meanie pants. I'm sorry. It wasn't that was like the joke was funny or whatever. It was just childish to hear, and it just made me laugh. I'm sorry. We humbly accept your gratitude, Elder-sama. Narumi-chan, Sukino Dono. Thank you, Maiko-san, Chi-chan, Machiko-san. You really helped us out there. You've got more guts than me. That girl had me terrified. Have you not considered that they might be working together with that monster, and that this is just a ruse to sneak into the village and steal what little resources we have left? The elder sighed before his gaze sharpened, his tone surprisingly stern in comparison to how he had been just talking. His voice was so harsh that both girls visibly flinched at the sound of it. Yeah, you seem to be underestimating the power of these spirits. If there was 3 had joined forces, there would probably be no... Yeah, I read this shit. Okay, it turns out that I hadn't read this part already, and I'm a fucking moron, okay? I need to stop drinking. Kid, don't drink and then try to do shit. It's not productive. You mean to say? Taka-kun, what are you saying? We are spirits. But surely we are of this world. I don't know why this sounds familiar to me. What the fuck? Did I record one of these and not do it? Oh, Nisama, what does this mean? Sayuri told me that you probably won't remember it because of how young you were when it happened. But spirits have a world of their own. Some accident caused both worlds to merge temporarily. Then why are there more spirits around? The whole thing was apparently dealt with before it got out of hand. But a few spirits became trapped here. Machiko-san, Maiko-san, and 4 other spirits were unfortunately enough to get stuck here. I'm a fucking moron. I think Sayuri willingly came here to watch over them. Okay, so it's a total of 7 spirits then. You remember being with Sayuri for a while, don't you? That's none of your business. Why is she blushing though? Look at fucking Maiko's face. She's like, what the fuck? Suchan took a... Suchan took care of us for a little while, but then she took us to the mansion and sort of just left us there. Now we can only visit her when she wants us to. What about these 4 other spirits? I can barely even see his face behind Narumi's shoulder and shit. Even though she's a powerful spirit, Sayuri has to follow certain rules. I almost fucked that up. Because of that, she wasn't able to reach the other spirits. I don't know what to say. I need a moment. Might I use another room to compose myself? I'll show you. I can take you somewhere and look after you to make sure you don't do anything fiendish and all that. Come on, Machiko-san, this way. I got this confused for some odd ass reason. I thought I had read this, but then I was like, there's no fucking way I could have. Then I got confused again because it sounded familiar. You know what I'm saying? I got this scene confused with the beginning scene of the game when Takahiro first gets there. He has this same, not that conversation, but that layout is all the same, except for the fox spirits being there, and that kind of fucked me up. So I thought I had already did this shit before. That fucked me up. When Machiko and Rumi left the room, I sighed and turned my focus back onto the conversation. Now about the panty theft.
Ah, right. They did seem rather adamant about getting their hands on those for some reason. What was the purpose of that? Surely those girls have undergarments of their own.
It was a simple mistake. I needed a maiden silk for my spell. How was I supposed to know that it was something other than the silky things girls wear? It was all a misunderstanding. None of them knew that maiden silk is another term for a wedding sash. Innocent, huh? If they really thought that, they could have just used their own. Yeah, that's where you're wrong. One-sama and I don't have any. You two.
I think we should move on to a different matter.
Why is he blushing? Yeah, moving on. Sayuri... Oh, because they're talking about panties and shit? Okay. Sayuri suggested that we find a way to help you guys out. If we can make you trust us, we figured that maybe you would make us the sash.
But why would you need such an item?
Ooh, silly man, I already told you. I need it for a spell. Look at her face. Maiko-chan, this guy isn't a magician. He doesn't know what you're talking about. Basically, Maiko-chan has been researching a spell that would allow her to travel to another realm.
Why would she desire such a power?
Imagine being stuck far away from this village. You don't have any way to return to your loved ones. To make matters worse, you're in a place you don't know, with beings unlike anything you've seen before. Now let's say you had a power that would let you to go anywhere you want. That would let you go anywhere you want. Where would you go?
Are you saying that?
Yes. Even if they weren't aware of it. They must have They must have subconsciously felt they were different from you. They only wanted
to go home.
Home? Kinda, I guess. I just wanted to cast a spell to see what would happen. Su-chan told me that if I ever felt like that, I should ask her first and go with it. So I did. And since she didn't warn me about anything, I figured it was just like any other spell. I think it's normal, Maiko-chan. Whether it's spirits or humans, everyone wants a place they can call their own. A place where they are accepted for who they are. Isn't that right, Elder-sama? But you accept me for who I am, don't you, Takani?
I would certainly feel sad if someone ended up rejecting me simply because of who I am. Surely not all spirits are good at heart, but people...
Fuck, man. I think trying to do these voices fucking me up too.
But perhaps we have been too quick in labeling them all evil.
For a moment, I saw the elder's eyes wander sideways towards the room that Rumi and Machiko had moved to, and his gaze softened.
Unfortunately, some of us have suffered quite a lot at the hands of the...
Unfortunately, some of us have suffered quite a lot at the hands of the spirits. It will take time for people to come to terms with these feelings, Sakahiro-kun. Fuck this shit, son. Trying to do these voices. I'm trying to bring some comedy to this shit. You know what I'm saying? No, this can't be right. It can't be true. I'm from this world. This world. I belong here. Don't I? Yeah, bitch, you belong on this door. Maybe you should sit down or like lay back or something. I can get you a pillow if you like. Is that fucking rain? I think it is. What the hell? No, you cannot possibly understand. You cannot know what it is like to have everything you knew your whole life just pulled out from under you completely. Actually, I do. What do you mean? It was a while ago now. I was still just a kid, maybe 5 years old. There was an incident involving those other spirits. I don't know exactly what happened. You just said you do exactly understand how she feels, but in your story you just said you don't know exactly what happened. Contradictory. But there was a big fire, and my parents got trapped inside. They never made it out. So yeah, don't tell me I don't know what it's like to have your whole life torn apart. I am sorry. I did not know. I could not have known. That almost makes it worse. You should know. You should know exactly what it did to me, how it made me feel. Pardon? I did not know what you were talking about. Narumi, was it? Narutan. What? That's what you used to call me, Chi-chan. You used to call me Narutan. We used to play together almost every day. That's how you should know. I was with you when the incident happened, and you don't even remember. The girl collapsed onto one knee, clutching her head. I remember the village glowing orange, a girl younger, resembling you. Why can I not remember this before? Machiko? My head hurts. I remember seeing you cry. You screamed for your parents, and then you were calling out my name as I ran. I had to. The villagers, they wanted to catch us, all spirits. They didn't care that we had been playing by the river all day. I couldn't explain it. I had to run. I can't believe it. Narutan, I am so sorry. The fuck is this? Stupid fucking bug. The fox spirit reached out for the guard, who pulled back instinctively. As she did, the pain seemed to disappear, and Machiko looked more relieved than anything. No, not yet. I can't just forget about it all. It isn't that easy. But you did stand up to that slime, the one you call Sakura. You risked your life for Mio and for the village, and that's worth giving you a chance for. I can't promise a miracle though, cause she barely even listens to me. But I'll try to talk her down. She really isn't the cold, heartless captain everyone thinks she is. Thank you for giving us a chance, Narutan. I promise, Michael and I will do our best. Perhaps you could tell me more about the incident. I'd rather not. It isn't a happy story, but if you do me a favor, I might be more willing to tell you more. I want to get stronger. I couldn't do anything earlier today. I couldn't protect anyone. I don't have the brains for magic or anything like that, but that Takahiro guy knows some pretty flashy moves. If you get him to teach me some, I'll tell you about what happened. Deal, Chi-chan? I am not too sure. That seems like a bit of an unfair deal on my part. Perhaps you could sweeten it for me just a little? Always the charmer, huh? Alright, how about this? I'll tell you something about when we were younger. Like when we used to play together in the woods near the village. There's a little stream there that we used to fish in. Sometimes you would sneak into the village with me, and we'd play pranks on the shop owners and knocking on their doors and running away. Silly kid stuff. You'd even show me your magic, your illusion ability. But you said you didn't like doing it all that much because it made Michael cry. That's right. When Michael saw me transform for the first time, she got so scared she ran away and nearly hurt herself. How could I possibly have forgotten that? Narutan, thank you for telling me that. I swear, I will get Takakun to help you. Thank you. The girl stepped forward once again, this time wrapping her arms. The girl stepped forward once again, this time wrapping her arms around the guard, who did not pull back. As the two women hugged each other tightly, the fox spirit began trembling. Hey, come on now. We should probably get back to the others. They're probably wondering where we've gone. Make out with her. Forgive me for my absence. I must admit, I did not expect such revelations. Takakun, have you explained the situation? Yeah, I think they get it now. But it's probably going to take a while for the villagers to accept you.
I do believe it will be in everyone's best interest to see the true nature of the fox spirits. While I can't promise that friendships will be forged today, let it be known that from now on the fox spirits are welcome in our village and will receive the same respect as any guest should.
Damn, that lightning just was loud as fuck. Did y'all hear that shit? Thank you, Elder Sama. My sister and I are grateful for your hospitality. Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me just for a second.
However, the laws of this village shall apply to you three as well. Takahiro-kun, I believe it would be in your best interest to learn more about the village. Sakino Dono, Narumi-chan, I'll leave him in your care. And try not to put him back in the cell, you two.
You've got it, Oji-sama. We'll do our best. What about Maiko and Chi-chan? Machiko-san.
I would like them to stay here for the time being. We need to discuss what to do should the other spirits choose to return.
Elder-sama, I would like to stay with you for the conversation. It is my duty to protect the village from those within it from any perceived danger. Damn, this lightning and shit is fucking me up. This includes you. I also believe it will serve me well to hear this firsthand.
Of course, I expected nothing, Tsukino Dono. Narumi-chan, how about you take Takahiro-kun for a walk? And do not think that this is a date, young man. You are going to need more than that show earlier to earn the right to date my granddaughter.
Oh, that's his granddaughter? Wow, it's funny because she said Oji-sama, and that means granddad, I think. But I thought she was just saying the shit, like, you know, showing, like, no respect, kind of just saying old man. I didn't think that she literally was calling him, like, granddad, literally. I thought she just, like, on a figurative speech was saying granddad. The man laughed heartily as I blushed, smiling weakly. At least I wouldn't end up cuffed and brought to a jail cell this time. Maybe it would even turn out to be a pleasant experience. Oh shit, after I get that pull. Wow, this is a fitting place to end the game because it's fucking raining in this scene and it's fucking raining outside. So I'm going to end the gameplay right here. I'm sorry about the confusion, but again, I have been drinking. So, yeah. I gotta try to, yeah, but shit, man. That was a perfect fucking place to end it. It's raining outside right now. It's raining in the game. Let's end this shit harmoniously. God, that was fucking awesome. Like I said before, in my previous gameplay, not of this one, but the one I did yesterday, Fairy Tail won the vote. I'm not doing the recent Fairy Tail chapter. I would do the shit next, whatever the fuck comes out Monday or some shit. I'll do that shit then, add that shit to the weekly. So it won the poll, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's that, you know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. You know, I'm gonna try and do these shits every week because I just looked and the last time I played this shit, it was like the first week of May, I think. So I'm going to try and do these shits more and more recently, you know, so that I won't be able to fuck this up, you know what I'm saying, and be confused like I was today. Let me know what you guys think about this game though, man. Honestly, I am way more into If My Heart Had Wings, to be honest with you. I just can't wait to get back on that shit. I might play that shit like 2 or 3 days from now. So yeah, let me know what you think about this game though, man. Vash and Pete.